Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you checked in with one of your clients just to see how they're doing? I'm not talking about the, hey, how's business? Text right before sending an invoice. A real, intentional check in. The kind that leads to honest conversations and unexpected opportunities. Most advisors and coaches don't do this enough. Not because they don't care, but because they assume if something's wrong, my clients will tell me. Spoiler alert, they usually won't. Clients get busy, they get comfortable, and sometimes they start struggling quietly. That's when another advisor shows up asking the right questions, and suddenly your client is saying, I think I might try working with them. That's not because you weren't good, that's because you weren't present. Let me give you a real world example. I worked with a financial advisor who thought everything with his client base was going great. He was busy, his calendar was full, and he assumed no news was good news. Then one day, he noticed that a few long-term clients had quietly slipped away. When he asked why, one of them said, oh, I didn't think you offered what I needed, so I went somewhere else. That hit hard because he did offer the service. He just never asked the right questions to find out what his client needed next. So to prevent further damage, we built a simple client check-in process. Nothing fancy, just once a quarter, he'd reach out to each client and ask 3 things. What's been working well since our last conversation? What's been challenging you more than expected? What's one goal you'd love to make progress on in the next 90 days? Those 3 questions changed everything. He started uncovering opportunities he didn't even know existed. Clients who wanted to expand their services, invest in new projects, or bring him in for strategic guidance. Within 6 months, his average client value had grown by over 40%. And the best part, clients were thrilled. They felt cared for. They felt seen and heard. See, most advisors think opportunity looks like a cold lead or a big new prospect, but in reality, it often hides inside a quiet client conversation. Check-ins meetings aren't just about retention. They're about revelation. They help you uncover what's next for your clients before they even realize it. It's like tuning up a car before it breaks down. The best time to create new business isn't when something is wrong, it's when things are working and when your client is open to what is next. Now I get it. You might be thinking, but I don't want to bug my clients. Here's the thing. You're not bugging them if you're adding value. These check-ins aren't sales calls. They're more like service calls. And when done right, they sound like, hey, I was reviewing your goals. Thought of a few ways we could help you make even more progress. Want to chat about it? It's not pushy, it's professional courtesy. And remember, small hinges swing big doors. A short 5-minute check-in can lead to a massive breakthrough for your client and be a big win for your business as well. So here's my challenge for you. Who are 3 clients you could check in with this week? Not to sell, but to serve. Ask them what's new, what's working, where they could use a little more support. You might be surprised by what you discover because opportunity doesn't always knock. Sometimes you have to call it. I'd love to hear from you. What is one question you can start asking your clients that might open new doors? Share it in the comments. I'd love to see your ideas. And if you want to take this further, this kind of proactive approach is exactly what we cover in the Amplified Advisors Challenge. This is a free challenge that includes a business growth assessment, a profit growth calculator, and a progress tracker, plus training to help you calculate success, create a clear plan, and integrate systems and habits for lasting transformation. We invite you to join us to learn how to turn every client conversation into opportunity for impact and growth. Because when you check in with intention, you don't just retain clients, you amplify them. To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.